Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me do this. There we go. All right. Vegas Jerry's in the house. Ha ha. Hide your wife, hide your kids. It's getting spicy. Spicy. All right. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna wear sunglasses for a hot minute. This was a request, I think, from Casually Joseph and JMod. Get my lighting set up. All right, everybody. Welcome to Vegas, baby. Casually Joseph. Somebody asked me to wear sunglasses on stream. All right, here we go. Be well, everybody. Can I just say Marcus Kyler from the Detroit Simply Cyber community? Straight crushing it, homie. Fear and loathing in Simply Cyber. What's up, everybody? Let me answer any questions. I do wear my sunglasses at night. I'm gonna go with the sunglasses. I'm gonna do it. We're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. Let me tell you what happened. So something unbelievably wild. Hold on, Diamond Slump. I know this might sound dumb, but what do you say to people who say, what's the purpose of cyber if cyber attacks like this happen and succeed every day? So Diamond Slump, first of all, there are no dumb questions. There are no dumb statements, okay? Simply Cyber, inclusive, supportive community. There's nothing dumb. So Diamond Slump, here's the deal. You say, what's the point, right? You can't have a... Here's the thing. Cybersecurity, we need to continue to fight. There's a thing called vigilance, right? We've got to man that wall. And I know it gets hard, and it can be depressing, and it can feel overwhelming, and sometimes you want to throw your hands up and be like, just F it, like, just, Jesus, take the wheel. But this is why we have work. This is why, and honestly, I'll tell you, this is why cybersecurity isn't for everybody, okay? And it's not, I'm not saying that everybody can't be in cybersecurity. I'm not gating this. All I'm saying is, like, it takes a certain kind of person to be in cybersecurity. You have to be a lifelong learner, and you have to be able to, like, get up and keep going. So people who are like, what's the point? The point is, you got to stop the pain, right? If you're just a defeatist and you're like, oh hell, whatever, like, we'll just let it happen, then good on you. But basically what you're saying is, I have a hole in my boat. I'm going out to sea, and I don't give a damn. You are going to sink. You are going to have a problem. And, I can't be in that boat with you. I can't help you. If you don't want to help yourself, I can't help you. That's what I would say to him, Diamond Slump. All right, here we go. Mice and Milk. Hey, Chad, I signed an offer. Oh, whoa. I signed an offer yesterday for my first tech support job. This is Mice and Milk. Now I got to keep training my tech muscles and keep this train rolling so I can land a security job. Mice and Milk. Hell yeah, Mice and Milk. Let's go. I came in like a wrecking ball. We're doing manual sound effects today because I showed up for work 20 minutes late and I feel like a doink. All right. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and in China state-sponsored threat actor video logs. LOL. So here's the deal. Okay, guys, here's the deal. Many of you don't know this, okay? So it's a little tidbits Tuesday, but I have 3 friends that are as close to me as brothers. We were in each other's weddings. We went to college together. I've lived with all of them at various points in my life. Like, we shared apartments and stuff. I love these 3 guys. These 3 guys I would go to war for, okay? And the funny thing is, none of them are technical. None of them, like, one is like a marketing guy, one is a chef, and one is like a businessman, okay? I love these guys, okay? Like, to say they're brothers doesn't even convey how close I am to these guys. Anyways, one of them is the marketing guy. He lives in Australia, but he's on a U.S. tour marketing for his company. And he was in San Francisco. He's going to Texas. He was in Jersey, Florida. Like, he's all over the place. And it just happens that he's in Vegas. He showed up last night, and I'm in Vegas. So we got together, and I haven't seen the guy in 2 years. I love this guy, and we went out. We had a nice dinner. We hung out basically, and I've been going to bed at like 8 p.m. And last night I went to bed at like 11 p.m. So that's why I was late for work today. So you know, I don't make the mistake often, but I made the mistake today, but for a good reason. What's your favorite programming language and pen test tool? Nelson Cruz with the question. My favorite programming language is Python. Python, it's so good. So good. Right? So Python's my favorite language. And my favorite pen test tool? Ooh. What's my favorite pen test tool? So I'm not I play a threat actor on TV, but I am not a threat actor or an offensive security person. I think my favorite pen test tool. Jesus, that's such a good question. There's so many. I like the OSINT stuff. You know what I mean? I've never used Responder. I've heard good things. I've never used Bloodhound. I've heard great things. So I guess keeping it like a basic B. I like Nmap. Nmap. I like Shodan. I like the OSINT tools. Okay? I know Shodan's not really a tool as much as it is a site, but it is really, really good. Ruby is better? Glum Hippo, stop. I'm going to call you out on this one. Ruby? No. With all due respect, no. Okay? I know I have a platform up here. I'm willing to discuss this, Glum Hippo. When Ruby first came out, okay, I think Metasploit is actually built on Ruby, if I'm not mistaken. So, it does have precedence. When Ruby first came out, it was the darling. Like, everybody's like, ooh, Ruby on Rails. Got to get some Ruby up in here. And I got to tell you, like, I found like Ruby was like overly complicated for no reason. It was like an interpreted language that had a bunch of infrastructure required to be set up before you could use it. I tried playing with Ruby. It was too much for me. Ain't nobody got time for that. But Glum Hippo likes it. Augusta Delgado says, any thoughts on Burp Suite? Yes. So when I say pen test tool, I wasn't. So here's the deal. If you're going to do web application security, pen test. If you're going to do web application security, Burp Suite is exactly where it's at. Okay. Also, shout out. What is it? Portswigger Academy. You can get amazing education on becoming a web application security pen tester for free from Portswigger Academy. In fact, chat, would you let me pull it up on chat right now. Portswigger. You guys got to know this. And guys, you might think like Burp Suite's too expensive. It's like $400 a year. You can get a full education on web application security for free from Portswigger Academy. This is actually, so there's a really, really famous textbook. Let me see. I'm going to show you this right now. This is great. This book right here is considered like the seminal work on web app hacking. Okay, this book right here. Okay, now hold on before you go off and buy this book. This was version 1 of the book. They released version 2, and then version 3 is Portswigger Academy. They didn't release a version 3 of the book. They made a website which they keep updated because they couldn't update the book fast enough. So you're getting literally some of the best training, the best knowledge by going to Portswigger Academy and learning. And as far as Burp Suite goes, you might be like, dude, $400 is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But if you extrapolate it over a year, it costs less than a Netflix subscription, and you can use it to go on HackerOne and maybe get a $400 bounty, which is pretty low stakes. $400 vulnerability disclosure bounty is not unreasonable. So you could technically pay for your Burp Suite license with one vuln disclosure. And don't think that like you're new to the game and you can't find a vulnerability. It happens every day, all day, okay? All right. I can't wait to eat breakfast. Let's go. Mice and Milk says, have you had a chance to catch a cool show in Vegas, or have you been too busy? Mice and Milk, I haven't done any. I might as well be in like Toledo, Ohio. I haven't done anything except go to the studio and come back to the hotel. Literally, me and my buddy like walked to a restaurant last night. I've been eating like just takeout. I'm eating at the hotel I'm at. Like, it's just, I am, for all intents and purposes, I am not in Vegas. Although, and just so everyone knows, I'm not a gambler. To me, gambling's dumb. It's like, I work so hard to earn money, to just give it away seems stupid. So I'm not into gambling. I'm not into, like, smoking cigarettes. Apparently, that's quite popular here in Vegas. It's disgusting. Dude, this is like a funny thing. I haven't seen so many people smoking butts in like 20 years. Like, everybody's cranking butts out here in Vegas. It's disgusting. You can smoke inside elevators. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like, cranking butts all over the place. All right. Will Rust replace Python for writing malicious scripts? So Rust is really fast, and threat actors are using it. I haven't looked at Rust personally, but there's a good chance, Travar, that Rust, you'll see a lot more Rust. It would be worth looking into Rust just as a SecOps professional, because you're going to run into it. The Pain says, I need a video of Jerry progressively putting on more and more sunglasses till he has to look up to keep them on his head. Oh, my God. Casually Joseph is going to smoke a butt tomorrow, but it's more of a little piggy butt. I do like pulled pork. I'm a brisket man myself. Eating it, not smoking it. Oh my God! Can I just tell everybody? Also, I don't smoke weed. In case you guys didn't know, I know I'm like a total square, but I don't do weed or whatever the kids say. I'm sure there's probably some Gen Z way of saying smoking weed, but I don't split a Dutch Master and smoke an L to the head. But what I will tell you is weed is legal here in Las Vegas, and there is a place called Planet 13 that is literally the size of Costco, and all they do is sell weed. I didn't go in. I would like to go in just to look at it. But so if you're into weed, apparently, come on out to Vegas because they got you covered. Space Talk. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm so hungry. Going to North Carolina tonight for Bluegrass Fest. Might find some pork. Hell yeah, Luke Canfield. Spicy! Get some spicy pork. I will tell you, since nobody asked the question, but I'm going to tell you anyways, I am a vinegar-based pulled pork man, okay? You could have your mustard base, your tomato base, or your vinegar base. I'm vinegar all day, every day. Get out of my way. It sucks, too, because North Carolina is supposed to be the vinegar-based capital. In South Carolina, where I live, it's mostly mustard based, and ain't nobody got time for that. Robert Rittenhouse knows that Planet 13's crazy. Zaza? Doug Elsner is letting me know that the kids say Zaza. How do you even use that in a sentence? Like, I smoked Zaza, or is Zaza the verb? Cranking butts. What is this? Balaximus? Yeah, that's what we say in Massachusetts. Cranking butts. Fuck it. Sorry. I shouldn't swear. Soulshine, any conferences you're attending this year will be looking to the Midwest this year, like Chicago. So I will tell you, Chicago has Blue Hat Con or Blue Con. I've been told, I've never gone to it, but I've been told Chicago has an excellent Defender SecOps conference. I think it's called Blue Con. The only conferences I'm attending this year are Black Hat DEF CON, Wild West Hackin' Fest, where I'm keynoting. Ooh, little flex. And Charleston B-Sides and Simply Cyber Con. I will be at Simply CyberCon. Hey, if you're still here, 266 of you, you're hardcore Simply Cyber community member. Let me let you know. There is some low-key discussion of Simply CyberCon being in person and virtual this year. That is a massive undertaking, but Charleston B-Sides, I'm friends with the organizers of Charleston B-Sides. They have a massive venue this year, and they had to rent it for a few days. So one of the days they're not using it, and they've offered to allow Simply CyberCon to be hosted there. As far as I know, at no cost. So there is potential. Running Simply CyberCon last year was a massive undertaking. I think Kimberly from the couch aged like 8 years in a month because of the amount of work she put in. Shout out to Kimberly. She's the reason Simply CyberCon was so successful last year. So doing it in person is a massive undertaking. So we'll see, but just know that it's low key being discussed. Make John smile says, I'm kind of new to all this. Is programming essential for a cyber career or just for pen testing? Okay, so make John smile. Here's the deal. You don't need to program to work in cybersecurity. You don't need to program to be offensive, okay? I will say of all the roles in the industry, offensive is probably the one that understanding programming would be the most beneficial. After that, it's kind of incident responder because you are going to be dealing with artifacts that you discover that threat actors leave. Sometimes you got to be able to see what they are. You don't need to know to program. However, having said that, I would study, like pick up a language like Python, walk through a intro to Python course. You should understand like what conditional loops are, what variables are, how a program, like structurally how a program works, how a computer executes code. Okay? You don't need to know how to program. You should know how to read program, okay? Okay. Do we know the dates yet so we can get flights and hotels upgrading? Jeff says. No, see, this is why I've been like reluctant. I don't want people booking flights just in case we don't do it in person. I will tell you that it will be the first week of November. Because that's when we did it last year, and that's when B-Sides Charleston is happening. And obviously, I have to line it up with B-Sides Charleston to get the venue. Okay, so we doing this? Oh my God, no, hold on, Josh Mason. I don't. You know what Josh Mason is? I love Josh Mason. You know the old toys where you would stick that like red zipper thing into the back of the motorcycle and rip it out, and it would be like. And like the motor would start running on the little thing, and then you put it down and it takes off. That's Josh Mason. Josh Mason, I love Josh Mason. He's got amazing ideas, and he runs with them. I want to be pragmatic. I do want to. I just want to be careful. Okay, I don't want everybody getting all frothed up. I do not want anyone to lose money. I need a minute. The TV show. Here's the deal. The TV show has been dominating my life, and I need a minute to get my crap together so I can focus and do all the things for the rest of the year. So just give me a hot second, okay? Yeah, Kathy Chambers. I love myself some Kathy Chambers. So BG says, Dr. A, if I don't know what IYO is. Zoomers, you Zoomers out there, can you tell me what the acronym IYO is, please? How many pages should a fish standard operating procedure be? I've seen one that would be 30 pages long. Yeah, holy shit. 30 pages is ridiculous. Who's reading that? To me, a phishing SOP, one page. Like, dude, if you can't put it on one page, what are you doing? By the way, I have a video on that. Like, I have a video showing my entire workflow for dealing with a fish. Oh, in your opinion. Thank you. Even BSEC knew that. No, I think you should work it into one page, okay? Every SOP should be one page. Okay. Oh my God. This is Casually Joseph. This is Casually Joseph live looking at me. Okay? Listen, guys. I'm 44, okay? Cut me some slack, Jack. Even Kimberly from the couch knew what IYO is. If Eric Taylor knew what IYO is, I'm ruined. I might have to end the stream. We'll keep going. Hold on, what time is it? Do I have a meeting? Hold on one second. Give me a second. All aboard the Hot Mess Express. What is this? Who is this? Oh yeah, I had a meeting. Oh my god. Like I had a meeting that started 10 minutes ago and I'm canceling. Sorry, Brandon Poole. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see. Acting like an old guy at 44, Flakinator. That's right. Thank you, Jess Bishop. Ladies and gentlemen, Jess Bishop. All right. I'm a Zennial. I identify as a Zennial. Gen X and Millennial, simply because I know what life was like before technology. Yeah, Clinton Rinaldi. Someone did grab the baton. Let me. Who did it? We did have a baton pass, a successful one. It was. Hold on 1 second. Mod chat's really busy today. Hold on. The pain accepted the baton, so this is it. Hey, make John smile. Hey, really quickly, I'm just seeing this right now, and because the show started in like a hot mess. Is Make John Smile still in chat? Hold on 1 second. Make John smile. Yes. Make John Smile is in chat. I didn't say this to everybody, but if it's your first time here, drop a first timer. Hashtag first timer. We're doing manual sound effects today. Make John smile. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party, pal. A moomer? Jonathan? I don't know. So Alana Boyajian saying that the DC, Maryland, Virginia Simply Cyber local meetup had their first meetup last night. 7 people were there. Pics are on Discord. Yes, let's go dig in. Let's dig. Let this man cook. You see what I just did there? J-Mod and Casually Joseph. Just casually throwing in Zoomer speak. By the way, I interviewed Matt Kiley the other day. That man, fax no printer. He's all up in Zoomer speak. He knows what's cracking. Okay, where is the freaking DC Metro Simply Cyber? Here we go. Doink. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm in the DC Metro. I'm in the. Hold on. I'm in the chat. Oh my gosh! Look at this. This is great. Okay, here we go. Ready, guys? This is awesome. Here we go. If you didn't know, there are local meetups for Simply Cyber community members in your area, whether it's DC, Maryland, Virginia, like right here, or it's Charleston, Low Country, Austin, Texas. Houston, DJ BSEC is hosting the Houston. Toasty Pops in Kansas City. Marcus Kyler and the Yeet Crew are in Detroit. Here we go. Look at this. You can see right here. Here's Alana Boyajian. Right here. Hey, Alana, good to see you. Even though, hey, don't hate on Alana. She says GIF, okay? She says GIF. But, yeah, look at everybody. This is awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Look at this. Look at this crew. What's up, Simply Cyber community members? Love it, love it, love it. I love it. This is so cool. Yes. Look at this. This is so awesome. Congratulations. I love it. I don't see Josh Mason there. There was rumors that Josh Mason was in the DC, Maryland, Virginia Simply Cyber Community meetup, but apparently he's not. Hashtag I'm judging. All right, first time here. Konami Code. First of all, Konami Code, I love your name, okay? I love that. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Konami Code's in the house. Welcome to the party, pal. Can we just, for a minute, drop Konami Code Oh, Josh Mason's traveling. I'm pursing my lips and judging you, Josh Mason. Lazaro Rivera's got a question. Good morning, Dr. Ozier. Good morning, Lazaro. Good to see you. During my first on-call this week, any advice on crushing it? I'm a little nervous, but I feel like I got this. No. You do got this. I mean, there's nothing. Just make sure your battery's charged. Make sure you're ready. If you wanted to go above and beyond, right? If you wanted to go above and beyond, you could. Okay, this is like a little excessive, but you could. You could send out updates, reasonably timed, like maybe every 24 hours, just saying, hey, like basically send an email at say noon on Saturday and say, hey, listen, just so everybody knows, there's been no issues. I'm continuing to man the helm. Everything's good. Like basically, no news is good news. But by sending an email out and letting everybody know that everything's cool and calm, you're showing that you are actively engaged and you're giving that peace of mind to the business. You don't have to do it, but it is kind of nice. And it just shows that you're like an overachiever. You might get a couple of people who are like, oh my God, Lazaro, you're making us all look bad. But you know what? Glum Hippo says, where does the sound clip "You're So Dumb" come from? Is it RuPaul? Oh no, Glum Hippo. Glum Hippo, I'm going to guess that you're under 30 years old, if I had to guess. Check this out. So, hey, gather around, children. Let me do this really quickly. Gather around. So here's the reality. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to pull it up in a second. But before YouTube like really took off and before people were on the internet all the time, there was a thing. Like, YouTube used to be, like, where you go get laughs and stuff. E-Bombs World. You guys remember E-Bombs World? Like, the internet used to just be for, like, jokes and stuff. And there was, I mean, this isn't a joke, but there was a guy who got interviewed by local news called Anton Dobson, okay? And he was, like, one of the OG viral people, okay? And he got interviewed. And basically, his sister, like they lived in the projects basically, and someone broke into his apartment and tried to sexually assault his sister, and he came in and fought them, which is awesome. And he got interviewed by the local news, and he basically said like, "We're coming for you. Hide your wife, hide your kids, because we got people up in here." And I mean, it's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. This is Anton Dobson. So. Basically, when he was being interviewed, he said to the news reporter, he looked in the camera and he's like, "You are so dumb. You are dumb, for real." Talking about the criminal who broke into his house. So that's what's up. E-Bombs World. Who's going to host the Central Florida one? Hey, FedEx. I will say that why am I brain farting right now? I can't believe this. James McQuiggan at 35,000 feet. Kimberly from the couch. They're in Florida. Chuck Sapp's in Florida. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Matthew Hibbert. I forgot. Yeah, they made a song out of it. It's really funny. Glum Hippo's 52. Welcome to the party, pal. Yes, sir, Glum Hippo. Glum Hippo, we got to get you at a conference. I need to high-five you properly. I will tell you guys, I don't like traveling. I miss my wife. I miss my family. I really miss my wife, though. I love my wife. Talking to her on the phone's fine, but it's not the same. I want to hold my wife. In the interview I had last week for an Office 365 admin security lead tech, I mentioned that I watch the show every day to stay updated. Bram SL1, nice job, Bram. You will be asked in any job interview, how do you stay current? I'm telling you, Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Brief. That's how you crush it. Pamela's kids just look at her and shake their heads. That's right. You know what? I embrace the cringe. Glum Hippo, do you remember E-Bombs World? Jason Summer says, have no tech experience. Is it better to list my projects in a separate section, or is experience under a role like student? Not getting much traction on my resume. Okay. So personally, what I have seen and love is list projects and like lab and home lab stuff listed under where your job experience goes, because this is like a bit of a hack, but like when an employer or hiring manager looks at a resume and they look at the experience, they're automatically assuming this is on the job experience. And they'll read that section and be like, oh, I see this person's used Burp Suite and has, done whatever, SQL injection. And it doesn't matter that it wasn't at a paid job. You still have it, but you're hacking the way that they're reading it. So personally, I would put it under job experience. Yeah, Suite Systems. On top of that, Vegas is, yeah, I hate Vegas. Like, here's the thing. I'm not even staying on the Strip, which is awesome. I can't recommend enough. If you come to Vegas for work, like, don't stay on the Strip. Although, I say that, but at the same time, I'm coming here in August for Black Hat, and I'm staying at the Luxor. The conference is at Mandalay Bay, and Luxor is connected, and I don't want to take a Uber every day, right? So Jaime Shah is a first-timer here. Welcome to the party, pal, Jaime. The show starts at 8 a.m. Eastern time every single weekday. 8 a.m. Eastern. I show up on time every day except today. And people like Eric Taylor and DJ BSEC are wonderful. And they will start the show if I'm late. Josh Mason's awesome. Oh my God, Whistle Tips. I forgot about that. I forgot about Whistle Tips. Get your whoop whoop. Whistle Tips. So good. So good. Dude, stay at Spring Hill Suites or the Residence Inn. James McQuiggan, I'm at a Residence Inn. Listen to this. Listen to this. Here's the deal. Okay, this is a fact, not an opinion. I went last year at Black Hat. I went to the Simply Cyber meetup with James McQuiggan, and afterwards we went back to James McQuiggan's hotel room to like clean up. I whooped his butt in chess. That's a fact, not an opinion. Do you remember, James, when I whooped you in chess? So I beat James in chess, I think 2 games, and then we went to the Florida Man party, and we went to James's hotel room, and it was like an apartment, and I'm like, holy crap, this is a thing? This is awesome. So like literally, I'm at a Residence Inn now because I went to James McQuiggan's apartment basically in Vegas, and I was like, oh yeah, this is where it's at. Daniel Piper's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I love Daniel Piper. Daniel Piper is one of my students. Daniel Piper, morning, Jerry. I do have a question for you. Being a recent graduate from Cyber 101, how long does it take roughly to break into the industry, get certs and the like? Oh my God, Daniel Piper. Get ready for an unpleasant answer, my friend. Breaking into the industry can take time. Certs are useful, right? Get Sec Plus, Daniel. You'll want Sec Plus. Cyber 101 is a good course. I know you're a student in my GRC Analyst Masterclass, and I checked your progress the other day because I'm creeping on you, Daniel Piper, and I saw that you were 27% through the GRC Analyst Masterclass, so keep grinding. What I would tell you, Daniel, okay, this is another like fact. Daniel, you need, and this goes for everybody that's looking to break into the industry, you need to show up, you need to network and talk to other people, build your professional network, volunteer for things that, like, go to local meetups, like, inject yourself, okay? Because you are way more likely to get a job through a network connection than you are from a job posting, okay? Flakinator says it right now. It can take a long time. 100%, but I'm telling you, you can shortcut that. Hold on 1 second. I haven't pumped this in a while, but hold on 1 second. Listen, Daniel and everybody, okay, like I made this, I don't know, last month, 2 months ago. I forgot about it, okay? Oh my God, I'm getting razzed here. So Daniel Piper and everybody, I will provide this to you. I made this document. It's full of education. I made like little videos for every piece of the education. You can see here, I'm pulling it up on stream. I walk through the document. I tell you the resources that are there. I tell you how to use those resources. Daniel, I would recommend. Oh my God. Daniel, I would recommend you also download this. It's free. It's free. Okay. Simplycyber.io/pivot. All right. Everybody go download that. You're going to be happy that you did. All right. What else we got? DJ BSEC busting my chops here. I totally deserve getting my chops busted. Because I showed up late to work today. I'm sorry. Do you have a USCF rating? USCF? Is that another Zoomer thing? What is that? USCF. What are we doing here? Oh, U.S. Chess Federation. Yeah, I do. Listen, James McQuiggan is a way better chess player than me. James McQuiggan's a way better chess player than me. I just happen to have a lucky day. He was having a bad day. I had a couple beers in me, so I was feeling loose and fast. And but my rating is about 980. 980. Sands training, Mitch Weller. Okay, here's the deal with Sands. Sands is good. Sands is top notch. The instructors at Sands are the best in the business. If you can get someone to pay for you to go to Sands, go do it. You will get an unbelievable education. If you're paying for Sands yourself, it's too expensive. Dude, $7,000 for a course, I get it. You're getting the best of the best, but Jesus, dude, $7,000, you can do so much more. If you come to Wild West Hackin' Fest this year, which I know is going to be brutal for everybody, I'm keynoting, and just a little teaser. My keynote speech is basically going to be revolving around, we live in the golden age of education. Sands is a legacy. The way Sands does education, the way learning in cybersecurity is set up has substantially shifted. I'm giving free education. Jesse Johnson and Slay Security Plus, DJ BSEC, Casually Joseph, Tiberius, Cybersec Meg, IPSec, Al Hazred, TCM Academy, Anti-Siphon, Zach Hill, John Strand. Like, the way it's being done now totally explodes what Sands is doing. Sands is a legacy. It's great, but dude, I'm telling you, even the Sands instructors, I'm not going to name names, but I've talked to multiple Sands instructors, and they're like, no. So we are in a new paradigm of education. Having said that, if you can get someone else to pay for it, go for it. But I wouldn't, Jerry Ozier, would not pay for Sands instruction. Because you can get 80% of the education somewhere else for $0. Money, like, dude, I don't have infinite money. All right. I'm going to go for a couple more minutes. I need to eat breakfast, though. I'm wicked hungry. I need some eggs. James McQuiggan at 35,000 feet is texting me saying nice job on the chop busting. Hold on one second. Just give me a second really quickly. Can you talk amongst yourselves, please? Just give me a second. Hold on one second. Hey, breakfast. All right. Hey, I'll make you a deal. I'll go as long, like my buddy, actually, so my friend who flew in and we hung out with last night, he literally got the hotel room next to me, which is super sick. So I just texted him and said, hey, breakfast. I will continue to stream until he texts me back. What time is it? 7? Yeah. It's 7 a.m. Pacific right now. All right, here we go. Dale Fay says, my employer buys Sands online classes in bulk. I believe that it is through the Big Ten Association looking for employees that will pay for Sands, or employers. I have heard of interns getting Sands trained. Yeah. The U.S. federal government is notorious for paying for Sands training. Michelle Khan, get your protein. I need the energy for the big show tomorrow. Yeah, Michelle Khan is coming into Vegas tomorrow. Guys, if you don't know Michelle Khan, he's on stream right now. I mean, he's in chat. I freaking love myself some Michelle Khan. Let's look at this guy really quickly. All right. This is Michelle Khan. Think like a hacker. Come on. Right here. This guy right here. If you guys... Here, I'm going to drop a link in chat. If you don't know Michelle Khan, you got to know him. He's so cool. I love myself some Michelle Khan. Michelle, are you coming to Wild West Hackin' Fest? Let us know in chat. Yeah, Michelle Khan, author of Phantom CISO. Yeah, Flakinator, if you guys are in Vegas, come on down. Let's go. Yeah, I've heard that Michelle Khan's OSINT training is super dope. You know how I met Michelle Khan? He did like a 1 hour kind of like little teaser webinar with Anti-Siphon for his OSINT training, and I attended it. And I was so blown away by how epic it was that I like fanboyed over Michelle Khan. I'm like, oh my God, you're the best. I love you, Michelle. And he's like, okay, cool. Like he was like super cool about it. And then at Deadwood, and oh my God, shout out to Michelle at Deadwood. He actually found me and made it a point to be like, hey Jerry, what's up? Then we high-fived, we bonded, and then everybody won. Yeah, Michelle Khan is great. Yeah, Becky Gaylord says she wants to take the training but has to foot the bill herself. Yeah, I don't think his training's free. It's like, I think maybe it's like $1,600. I will tell you, it is not free, but I will tell you, it is definitely worth it. He's awesome. He's awesome. Flakinator says, nope, in PA, be a long commute to get there. Yeah, definitely. Guys, I'm just telling you, at Wild West Hackin' Fest, we're absolutely having a Simply Cyber community meetup, and it's going to be wicked fun. Wicked fun. All right, let me see where my buddy is. All right, here we go. I'm so embarrassed about being late for work today. Again. All right. Valentino, you can't say you've done Vegas unless you get tore up from the floor up. I did have a great time, guys. I've been working my tail off. I've literally been working. All right. Hey, so my buddy says he's on a work call for the next 15 minutes. So if you guys want, if chat doesn't mind, I will stream for another 15 minutes. 200 people here still. If you're wondering what the hell is going on here, I am my name's Gerald Dozier. I'm a cyber pro, and I love helping people. So any questions you have about industry, work, whatever, I will answer them to the best of my ability. I am tired. Coffee sounds so good right now, Jess Bishop. Yeah. Jess Bishop. Jess, are you still doing night shift for the SOC? Let me know in chat. It's been a minute since we caught up. 200 people and 9 on LinkedIn. Yeah. No, I mean, the action's over on YouTube, honestly. Just, I know that chat loves this now. Hashtag Sippy Cup. You guys kill me. I was telling people, like, you can't give yourself a nickname, and streamers can't give themselves memes. This right here, the Sippy Cup. You guys dominated me. Just Ben was running late. Very nice. Oh, Jess Bishop's off the night shift. Very interesting. No, I'm not dehydrated upgrading, Jeff. I'm definitely taking care of myself. I just went out. Like, my buddy came in. I haven't seen my friend in 2 years. I love this guy. And, you know, I didn't get, like, hammered or anything. But, like, we went out. We had dinner at, like, 10 o'clock last night, which is, like, super, like, such a Vegas thing. So I got to bed late, and I woke up, late. So it is what it is. CFA? I don't even know what CFA is. Oh, yes! DJ BSEC reminded me. Hey guys, let's talk about horror stories. Okay, so really quickly, I want to answer a question. Diamond Stump says, any study tips currently studying for Security Plus? Diamond Stump, let me drop the absolute best answer for that question. Jesse Johnson, who is a mod in the Simply Cyber community, he started a YouTube channel called Slay Security Plus. I'm going to drop a link in chat. They get together every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live. And Diamond Stump, I really hope that you can make this. They did it last night. They go through Security Plus questions. It's awesome. Like, you're learning, you're helping, there's community, you're celebrating, you're sharing struggles. So Diamond Stump, if I had, like, literally, if I had one thing to tell anyone studying Security Plus, it is go to Jesse Johnson Slay Security Plus. I just dropped the link in chat. It is absolutely worth it. Hey, DJ BSEC, let me know if you want to come on stream and share your horror story. So let's talk horror stories, everybody. Oh, cool. Yeah, Michelle, let's do it. Let's do it, Michelle. I'm getting DMs here. I'm getting DMs. Okay, so guys, here's the deal. Let's spend a few minutes talking about this. In reality, if you work in tech, I don't care who you are. You could be valedictorian at MIT, okay? Or you could be some schlub who like, just like struck it lucky and got a help desk job with no experience, right? No matter who you are, you absolutely will make a mistake, and it will be a momentous occasion. Everybody has one. I have one. You have one. And let's share it, okay? DJ BSEC, let me know if you want to come on stream and share yours. Here's the reality. I'll share mine. My first job. Many of you know the story. I got exploited, which totally sucked. But I met my wife there, which is like the best thing ever. Again, hashtag I miss my wife. I was developing code. Oh, I see BSEC's here. This is perfect. I was developing code. Here, let me change my camera angle here. Let's bring BSEC on stream. Hello, BSEC.
Hello.
I want to change my screen. Oh my god. Like, I have so little real estate on screen right now that let me know if that bothers everybody. We kind of have chat kind of in the middle. But here's the deal. BSEC, doesn't everybody have like a horror story?
At least one, if not many.
100%. So my particular one, you should never develop code in production. Like, that is that's the dumbest thing possible. But when you're 22 and you don't know any better, you're just hacking. So literally, this company was like a 30-person company. They resold phone service to people who had bad credit and couldn't get like a home phone. And there was it's a classic LAMP stack, Linux Apache mod Perl. It had a Perl backend and a Postgres SQL database front end. You know what I mean? And I was like introducing a new feature, and I forgot to join the database tables in the where clause of the SQL statement, and I pushed the update, and like all of a sudden, like, but so like if you don't join tables on a SQL database, the query to the database runs long and it puts in performance. Because I pushed it into production, all of a sudden, everybody that was refreshing the web page, which was the entire company, was pulling that SQL query, which was pushing it. And you can't just shut off the database. It's live making edits to the database. So I basically just had to let it run. I brought the entire business down. And of course, like the best part is nobody at the business knew anything about technology, so they're coming to me and they're like, "There's a problem," and I know exactly what the problem is, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm working on it." Like hacking.
It's always a thing.
Yeah, you know that Michael Scott meme where he's like shaking the boss's hand for fixing the problem? That was me. Like I caused the problem, and I was like, "I've got this."
Like,
And
I saw it. I already saw the problem. I know where it's at. I'll fix it.
yes, I think I got an award for like fixing the business. What's your horror story, BSEC?
The one I put in mod chat earlier was I sent a guy out to the data center, and he was in there messing with some stuff and reached into the cabinet, like didn't unplug anything, but reached in to grab something and pulled his arm back out. And when he pulled his arm out, it hit one of the network cables that was in the production system.
Oh my god!
And yeah, it went away. So we're all sitting there. We're sitting back at the corporate office, and he's at the data center, and everybody starts screaming like, "Why is the system down? What's going on?" And of course, that it ended up being that for whatever reason, the network cable was pushed into the network card, but it wasn't clicked. So when he pulled his arm out, it just slid out, and he didn't even see it because it was still in there. Just the connection wasn't happening.
Oh, that's like a really tough thing to troubleshoot.
Yeah, we were like, "What's going on?" Then you finally see that the server's not online, and it took a while, but yeah, that's
Isn't
one that takes
funny?
the whole
Like,
company down.
I do feel like the layer 0 or the physical layer is like the one thing that no one checks. It's got to be something more
Oh yeah,
complicated.
that's the first thing. And like I said in mod chat, something like that happens makes you never want to do anything during production time or during office hours. You just don't even come in during office hours.
100%. Yeah, dude, if you've ever felt that cold body, like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like an adrenaline dump,
Like,
but it's not
oh,
a good
crap.
one. You're like, oh.
What just happened?
Yeah. It's so funny. So Oscar Navas says, UAT area, many moons ago, starting my job at the UAT area of a bank, I inadvertently reused tapes with application libraries. The app owner came rushing, but my boss saved my behind. Yes, sir. That's so funny. What, you got another one, BSEC? I feel like everybody's got... Oh, hold on. We got a super chat here. Rex Cognitos with a $10 super chat. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. Dr. Ogier is more than just a security pro. He's the second coming of Rick Deckard. Who's Rick Deckard?
I don't know. Who's Rick Deckard?
I'm going to Google it. Hopefully it's somebody cool. Rick Deckard. Here we go. Oh, it's Harrison Ford's character in Blade Runner.
Oh,
That is very cool. Thank you.
that's old though too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I forgot. We're going this way.
Oh, look at this. Even BSEC can make sunglasses look cooler. Yes, sir. I will say these are gas station glasses. I came to Vegas without sunglasses, like a total rookie. So I had to go buy. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here's a live look in at me when I brought down production and then fixed it. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
I do have one more because I
Yeah,
know
go ahead.
you're trying to run out. I had one where all our firewalls were up, and firewalls actually run on subscription. So if you don't have a subscription, then it takes everything down. And these firewalls had specific subscriptions for certain things, and one of the subscriptions went down, and it took everything offline.
Oh my God.
Which, like,
How do
so
you even do you get like updates on what the problem is with that with a subscription expiring?
So for that one, you can set up alerts. I found out afterwards you could set up alerts that will send messages out that says a subscription is. But for this specific reason, and even talking to the vendor said this should not have happened. So even though the subscription went out, we shouldn't have lost internet connection. We shouldn't have done this because it was a licensing subscription for something that was completely different, like a thread applications subscription or something along those lines. So the fact that it took everything down with that subscription was crazy.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like, your story, your like horror story, it's not because you did something normal. It's always like something outrageous or something strange or whatever. It just happens. We actually when I worked at the hospital, that was actually one of our standard interview questions. You know, because like basically everyone's got one. It's like, what's your story? Because we wanted to see how the person handled that question.
Right.
Because you gotta have. Here's a spoiler alert: if you're gonna work in cybersecurity, you gotta have a good sense of humor.
And
It looks like they-
and be able to work under duress.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We're going to have a special guest come on BSec and share his story in a hot minute. I'm not even going to spoil it for everybody. I'm just letting you know there's this very special guest coming on in a minute. Legarat says, I like how Jerry says rookie. To my ear, it sounds like Wookie. I can't believe Jerry is a total Wookie. Hey, can we just be real for a second? Ewoks were cannibals, okay? Like, I know they're cute, but they were going to eat Luke and Leia and Harrison Ford, okay? All right. We got a very special guest. So right now what we're talking about, everybody, is horror stories from the trenches. I want to bring into chat James McQuiggan at 35,000 feet. Good morning, James McQuiggan.
Good morning. Holy cow, am I zoomed in?
Yeah, no, you look great. You look great. So,
He's
hey,
in
for
his own
those who don't know,
777 up there. Look at the room.
this is BSec, but BSec, if you can point to James McQuiggan, nope. Yep, that's James McQuiggan at 35,000 feet. If you guys don't know, he provides the joke of the week. So if you have a problem, if you're groaning about the jokes, this is the man to take it up with. James McQuiggan, you have gray in your beard, which means that you've worked in cybersecurity for more than a minute. What's your horror story, friend?
So I was, let's see, am I going to get rid of that echo? Let me turn the volume down.
No, that's me.
I think that's a Jerry
no one else
thing.
can hear the echo. It's
Oh,
me.
okay, cool. So I was working as a network engineer in our service division at Siemens, and we had a guy on the ground at a power plant, and we were installing a new firewall between our monitoring computer and the control system for the power plant. And I literally taught myself how to configure, how to program PIX firewalls, Cisco PIX. That's how old this is, PIX firewalls. And I'd done the configuration a couple of times. You got it working in other places. And so this was a new installation. And the guy installs the firewall, hooks up the cables just fine, no problem. Next thing you know, a guy comes bursting in from the control room going, "What the hell did you just do?" And my colleague's like, "What? I just hooked up the firewall." He goes, "The whole plant's down. We can't see what's going on." And of course, my colleague's on the phone with me and he goes, "Did you hear that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. Everything should be fine. The configuration's good to go. Hang on, let me have a look at it again." And I'm looking through and I went, "Oh shit." And as you said, Jerry, the bead of cold sweat runs down my back. And I had reversed the network address translations from our system to what it would talk to on the control network. And now I made our firewall the default gateway. So all the traffic from the control, the process network was coming into our firewall, and my firewall was going, "Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the data," because it's not supposed to function like that.
Oh my God.
So the whole process network's down or not communicating with the control room. They're freaking out. So I'm feverishly like trying to push the new configuration with the proper thing turned around. Still down, still not working. So the cool thing was, and the saving grace here was, we had a team of experts that was the hotline support for the control system network, literally down the hall from where my cube was at the office. And I walked down, his name was Will, and I walked down to Will and I went, "Hey, Will, I need you to do me a really big favor and not submit a ticket for this." And he goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "So the plant at such and such, just went down." He goes, "Oh yeah, I just got a ticket in for that." I'm like, "Shit, that was fast." I said, "Yeah, that was me." I said, "Did a problem with the network address translation." I said, "I've already pushed it back." And he goes, "Oh yeah, we're going to have to reboot every single computer on the process network," which was about 15 machines. And I'm like, crap. So he couldn't log in because he didn't have access. So my colleague on the site had to go to every Unix machine, Linux, and basically power cycle them all. When it came back up, it reestablished connectivity. And as soon as that happened, the plant manager's in there yapping with them. And as soon as that berating was done, I said to Matt, I said, "Get the hell out of there. Just go. We're done. Get out." And he literally jumped a car, drove away. It's like, whoo. But yeah, you talk about freaking out and the cold sweat. But, it was, it caused about an hour of problems, but, it was fine in the long run. Nobody lost their job. Nobody got fired, thank God. But yeah, that was my big scary, yeah. Yeah. So from then on, always check my configurations.
We're seeing people like Reed Hurlbert is commenting on this too. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, it's undeniably an experience. The cold sweat, the vibe. If you know it, you know it, and you can't. And I got to tell you, something James said that really resonates with me. When you're rebooting, like you're doing something, but you're like it's like you're hoping, like you're literally praying to gods that you didn't even know that you're like, oh please,
please let this work. Please let this work. Yeah, and you're waiting for that green light to kick back up.
Yeah.
You know, the
Like, it's
hindsight
such an
being
experience.
2020, all we had to do really was take down the interface card and bring it back up. We didn't have to do a full reboot. I don't think would have had to do a full reboot. But yeah, it was just let's just reboot the machines. Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. So.
Seeing people in chat share their stories, I see. By the way, Michelle Kahn says, "Pix Firewall, James. I know your age now."
Yep. Yep.
By the way, anytime you have to manually go to individual workstations, that is. Senior dude at previous gig accidentally pulled off the energy cable of the server the day before dev pushed a huge data set for a huge industrial control system. His response was, "Don't we have backups?" Question mark.
Yikes.
Yes, exactly. So Flakinator says that reboot we're talking about is the longest reboot in history. Somehow it just takes the longest time.
Yep.
It literally takes 30 seconds, but it feels like it takes 30 minutes. You're just sitting there like, come on.
It's gotta work. Because then you're thinking, if it doesn't work, what's our next option? I'm leaving the building.
Yeah,
I'm running away.
Mitch Weiler sharing a story, swapped to the newer version of Sophos a couple jobs ago, forgot to put quality of service in place for the signature updates being downloaded, completely pegged the pipe and took down multiple manufacturing facilities. Ouch.
Oh, hey, Jerry, before I forget, did you hear the joke about the pizza?
No, James, I haven't yet.
It's too cheesy.
It is manual sound effect Friday. I just, thank you, BSEC. So as penance for my, showing up late for work today, I agreed to do manual sound effects for everybody. So
you're lucky I had another meeting to go to. I felt like
that was the best I could do.
I had a stand-up meeting to go to at work. Otherwise, I was going to start sending in all the super chats. I was like, nah, I don't want to punish them too hard.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, thank God. Today was not a day for a Barricade Cyber to do 100 squad memberships.
Oh.
I would have blown my face out. Jesse Johnson is on here. Share your stories. If you have a horror story from a tech job, let's hear them in chat. Flakinator did a data migration using Robocopy. Testing went fine, but in production, after it was done, all permissions were gone.
Oh, yeah. There's a switch for that. Yeah. I remember using Robocopy years ago. That was like my scripting.
Yeah.
The most scripting I ever did was using Robocopy, and just, that was an awesome tool.
And you got to make sure that you've got it going the right way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on restart
that can
mode,
be problematic as well. I'm trying to think of, other kind of major issues. Just,
I got accused one time of taking down a network, and it wasn't I had nothing to do with me. I was installing a new monitoring system at a power plant, another power plant story. But the network started acting all flaky, and they were blaming my installation of this new software. And it turns out it wasn't. It was the installation of a new network interface card put in by their ops manager. But because I was the outside person, they just decided to blame me. And I spent 3 days troubleshooting when it wasn't my fault. Yeah.
No, you were the human firewall there. Like, I feel like firewalls are not the bastard child, but firewalls are always pointed to first. Like,
redheaded stepchild.
Yeah. But as a network person, it's always the network.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it has nothing to do with the network.
It's
nothing. There's no changes have been made.
It's DNS usually, right?
Yeah. Well, that's different, but yes, it usually is DNS.
It's always DNS.
We've got a super chat coming in. Jess Bishop, day shifter Jess Bishop in the SOC. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. Thanks so much, Jess Bishop. And by the way, that blue badge looks good on you, Jess. Jess Bishop was at Wild West Hackin' Fest last year. Hopefully she comes this year. Always a good time. Jenny Housley's heading out. Good to see you, Jenny.
Wild West this year is going to be amazing. It's going to be with so many folks already going to be there.
All right. Looks like
And
my
I'm
buddy
staying
is-
for both days this time.
Yeah, and so I'll be there. Obviously.
Obviously, you have to be there.
Yeah, I have to be there. I'm super pumped. I've been talking to all sorts of different people. Obviously, the Simply Cyber community hears about it all the time, but like, everybody's going to be there. I hate to be this guy because I'm super inclusive and super supportive, but like, if you don't go, you're going to have serious FOMO. I'm telling you, like, it's such a good conference. It's such a good experience. It's basically a retreat, right? Like, that's what it is.
Yep.
And James, I saw that on Twitter or LinkedIn, one of those.
They put a
Anthony
video.
Siphon actually reposted our talk. So
Yeah.
James and I actually did a joint talk, which, by the way, is funny because we were kind of handing off to each other, and James like read my slide, and I got kind of pissy with him, like live on stage. So like a little brat. Like I like started sniping at him.
The diva that you are.
Yeah. But no, it was good. It was good.
I've already been seeing we got Dave Kennedy coming out there, and Jax is going to be out there presenting. You're keynoting, and some other great speakers. So
I mean the talks are amazing. The training's amazing. You know, Michelle Kahn's going to be there. Jess Bishop's confirmed she'll be there. I think I already booked my flight, honestly.
I haven't booked yet. I've got a couple other things going on, but I'll definitely be booking soon because that's where I go from city to city to city to city in October. So I got to kind of wait and see what else lines up. But
Michelle Kahn says that he's got a gift for you, James McQuiggan. So no, I'm sure.
I think my wife might be coming with me on this trip too.
Eileen, yes sir. I wish I could bring my wife and kids, honestly. So we're I know this will resonate with some people. We're a dog family. We have dogs. We don't kennel our dogs. Like we treat our dogs like they're part of our family. And kenneling is, we wouldn't stick our kids in a cage. We don't want to stick dogs in a cage. So traveling is problematic because we don't have family where we live. So we don't have anyone to watch our dogs. So, which is why we drive to Massachusetts for the summer and stuff like that. So anyways, like Mrs. Osier, she can come to, if you've been to B-Sides Charleston or anything, you've met my boys, but
we've
Mrs.
met
Osier
Jerry's
doesn't
kids
get out as often, but it'll be cool to meet Eileen.
Oh yeah. Well, she wants to go to, the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, nice.
So.
Plus there's something really cool in South Dakota. Like it's like one side of the road is like desert and like really beautiful and colorful. And the right side is like trees and woods and stuff. It's like a weird experience. I've been told. I didn't see it. Zach Hill told me about it. So if you don't find it, blame Zach. Oh my God. So many people sharing stories in here. People love dogs, of course. Space Taco says a dog sitter. Yeah, I guess we could do a dog sitter, but then we get into the I have to let someone in my house, and I'm kind of sussy on that.
Nah, that's the trade-off.
So as chill and as easygoing as I appear on stream, I'm actually quite neurotic. So
it's like the handprint reader you've got outside the cabin for your studio.
Yeah, exactly.
The handprint, the iris scan. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I do have 2 locks on my studio door, even though like you can't get on my property without going through a gate.
Over the fence. That's electrified.
I mean, I guess you could jump the fence.
And Rottweilers in the back.
Justin Rower says, why not take an RV and take the dogs? That's actually not a bad idea, Justin.
Hey, there you go. Road trip.
Well, see, the thing is, it happens in October, and my boys are in school. I have young children who are in school. Well, yeah, okay, homeschool. All right. I like how you're hard selling me, where like every objection has a response. Oh my God. So Pamela's in chat. Guys, this is really good. Jess Bishop says her husband's not coming. He thinks security's boring. Jess Bishop, you know, I'm super supportive and inclusive, but your husband, he doesn't get it. Security's not boring. It's freaking awesome is what it is. All right. Jess Ben says I need to get a moat. All right. Guys, it's been great. I'm going to, so it's at 10:30 or 10:30 Eastern time. Do we run a full
for you.
hour and a half? Wait, hold on.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hour stream.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, hang on. But Jerry's only been here for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true. An hour and 50 minutes.
I will tell you, when I woke up today, I looked at the clock and it said 4:57, and it didn't immediately register because, again, I'm dealing with time zones. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Oh man, that's one of those cold sweat moments. Oh my god.
Yeah, it really is. And a testament to the mod team, Eric Taylor.
Awesome.
Like
Yeah,
literally,
Eric.
So this is the best part. I literally fired my computer was already up and running. I know BSEC gave me grief to get my crap together, but I had the stream up, and all of a sudden I see the intro playing, and I'm like, huh, that's interesting. That's weird. And then Eric Taylor and BSEC jumped on. Genuinely appreciate that. That's what it's like having friends, you know what I mean, that are so supportive and so inclusive. And I tell people all the time, Simply Cyber it has grown well beyond me. It started with me, but it is an entire community.
It's an incredible
now.
community.
And BSEC, I obviously thank you. And Eric Taylor, I know he's probably responding to incidents right now, but thank you. And James, thanks for coming on and sharing your stories with us. I do want to let everybody know, you guys do love this. So for the 187 that are still here, when James McQuiggan and I are together in person, we will be doing the daily cyber threat briefing as a-hole, b-hole chair, co-hosting. So there's that. Eric Taylor, Eric Taylor doesn't live that far from me, actually. So we're talking about bringing him down to the studio for a-hole, b-hole. Obviously, Eric would be the a-hole, and I would be the b-hole. So look forward to that, guys. We got a lot of fun stuff coming for you in 2024. I had to get through this TV show. You poor sap. You got a TV show, but listen, it's a lot of work. Okay, so
looking forward to seeing that. That is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be super cool. I'm super pumped. Season 2. Guest list. We got to get those things going. James McQuiggan at 35,000 feet might be getting an email. I will tell you, Michelle Khan is coming into Vegas. I'm going to be having dinner with the man later today. Awesome. Obviously, he's like a privacy, uber privacy guy. So there will be, cool. If I take selfies with him, it'll probably be like a emote face on top of his face, but it'll be a thing. And Kaminer says share a license on Discord. Not sure. All right, guys, I want to say thank you. Oh, Jesus, we got a super chat coming in real quick. I just unplugged my headphones. Rex, did we just become best friends? Yep. I can't believe all the bad jokes James McQuiggan makes. It's hard to believe he's a grown man. Oh, my God.
Grown.
Hang on, Jerry. It's apparent that I'm a grown man.
Oh, my God.
Telling Dad.
He'll be here all week, everybody. Be sure to tip your waiter.
All his database jokes.
Yep, I do. I have a T-shirt. It says I keep all my dad jokes in my database.
You guys, here we go. Oh, man, look at this. This is sick. Hold on. This is live coming in. This is from Flakinator. So Flakinator's in chat. Look at this. This is hot. You guys know I like a good infographic, but I also appreciate a good shared stream. Look at this setup, guys. 3 monitors. This looks like James McQuiggan's layout at hotels.
Yep.
This
I don't
good.
see a light though.
BSEC, do you hold on. You guys really got to appreciate this. BSEC, do you run multiple monitors on your laptop? Look at this.
Here, hold on a second.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you want to see a setup?
Let me pull.
Oh, okay. So, of course, BSEC's going to flex. All right, let's go full screen on this guy.
So there's my teleprompter. And here's
Holy
and
Jesus.
then over here.
Do you have 6 monitors?
And here.
4.
And then I've got my stack over here.
Oh, of course.
Nice.
Of course the network guy's got a server rack upside his head. Oh, that's awesome.
And we have to have our
Stream Deck.
Stream Deck
XL.
that's got all of our stuff in here. Yeah.
Epic. James, you gotta get a Stream Deck going, brother.
I got one.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. And it's even queued up with my dad joke sound, but I haven't got it so I can funnel it back into the audio feed for the computer yet.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta fully embrace the echo like in the mixing board. I'm sure it's been echoing this whole time for people. And
Sorry.
yeah, no, but the thing is, I don't hear it, so I'm like, let them eat cake, right?
Yeah, no, I got my Stream Deck. I use it for my teleprompter and some of the other Elgato stuff, but I do have a rim shot sound effect, but I got to figure a way to put it back into the system.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. BSEC, people are saying that your Twitch stream setup puts others to shame. So nice job.
Well, I mean, I've been on Twitch for 3 years, so
Nice.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Now people are dropping things in Discord. Tom Bishop. But see, the thing is, you got to tell me what channel you're dropping it in, because I don't know. All right, James, you're going to show your setup.
I don't have a way to share my phone, unlike.
Just take a picture and show your phone on camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Wow, so simple. How come I didn't think of that?
This is how technology works. Flakinator, I will eventually get my gaming setup. Hold on, there we go. Let's look at.
There you go.
Oh, that's legit.
So 2 lights, 3 monitors, plus the teleprompter and the mic on the boom.
Yeah, and you've got the like your microphone's covered in like a catch.
Yeah, I've got a
pop filter.
baffle. Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
And on a rising desk too.
I do a standing desk at home.
Yeah.
Me too, but
I'm
I'm
on travel. That doesn't work. But
today I'm sitting, not standing.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
You've got it figured out. All right. I want to say thank you to everybody. We did run long, which is great. We had special guest James McQuiggan, special guest DJ BSEC, and kicking it off, special guest Eric Taylor. Casually late, Jerry. But it is what it is, guys. It is Friday, April 26th. We had a great stream. This was episode 600 and something of Simply Cyber's Daily Cyber Threat Brief. Have a great weekend, everybody. Any plans for the weekend, James?
Seeing a musical tomorrow. Going to see Mrs. Doubtfire. Probably go to the park and see my daughter, who's now working there over at Disney. So, and then next week heading to Pensacola.
Very nice. So if you're in Pensacola, shout out to James McQuiggan at 35,000 feet. DJ BSEC, you smoking meats this weekend, or what are you doing?
No, I'm probably fixing a sprinkler system.
Ooh,
nice.
That we ran over with the lawnmower last weekend. So
yeah,
I don't want to say it was me, so I'll say maybe the kid did it.
Okay, all right. I like it. I remember when I was younger, we had a riding lawnmower. I shouldn't have been driving it. I was like 7, but my dad was like, my dad's like an old school Marine, F is for family type dad.
Gave you a beer and told you to go mow the yard?
Yeah. And I drove over, at least in Massachusetts, they have there would like a pipe that comes up to tell you where the water line comes into the property. And I drove over it, and I was in like 5th gear, like the fastest gear that a riding lawnmower could have back in the day. So I was doing probably like 20 miles an hour mowing the lawn, and I hit this pipe, and it launched me off the thing. I ripped the deck off the bottom of the riding lawnmower. My dad's like, "You're never mowing again." I'm like, "Actually, that's not a bad thing, right?"
Yeah.
One way to get out of it.
I was back on the mower like a week later, like when it needed to be mowed again. My dad's like, "Get out there and mow." I'm like, "Ugh, bro, killing me." All right, guys. Let me let everyone go. Thank you so very much, everybody. Simply Cyber community. Keep on rocking. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time for Daily Cyber Threat Brief. I will be on time. I promise you. I might even start a few minutes early just to make good on everybody. I won't play the outro today. I'll just end the stream. Be good. Be well. Thanks, everybody. And until next time, stay secure. I hope you enjoyed the Jaw Jackin. Be sure to check out the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Briefing happening every single weekday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., where you can get the top cybersecurity news stories of the day, network with other professionals, and then stay for the Jaw Jackin just like you saw. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. See you in the next one.